Hi, Mr. Allen. We will discuss your grounds one by one. In regards of the first round of appeal, since the bankruptcy proceedings occurred in the year of 2019, the applicable law should be the Insolvency Act 1967, which replaced the Bankruptcy Act 1967. So your first issue should be whether you could appeal to set aside the bankruptcy notice based on the ground that a summary judgment is not a final judgment as per Section 3 Sub 1 of the Insolvency Act. According to Section 3 Sub 1 Paragraph I of the Insolvency Act, in order to issue and serve a bankruptcy notice against you, Rich Bank as a judgment creditor must obtain a final judgment against you, and execution of such summary judgment is not stayed. Besides, Rule 89 of the Insolvency Rules 2017 also provides that a bankruptcy notice is issued by the court and served by the judgment creditor who has obtained a final judgment against a debtor. In order to constitute a final judgment, there should be a full consideration of the merits of the case. According to the case of Re-Law Conwa, summary judgment obtained by Rich Bank on 21st of January 2019 is a final judgment which falls within the contemplation of Section 3 Sub 1 Paragraph I of the Act. This is because such summary judgment was obtained upon hearing of both sides' argument and there was no any treble issue. This summary judgment is not a final judgment only when Mr. Allen managed to raise any treble issue to set it aside. Moreover, according to the case of Sri Jarita Sendram Berhad, summary judgment obtained by Rich Bank is a good judgment and enforceable until it is set aside by the court. Besides, the judgment in the case of Re Lim Chan Kwang also affirmed that a summary judgment shall be a final judgment as it is given on merits after the judge in chamber allowed the appeal against decision which set aside the judgment in default. Even if you had immediately filed an appeal to the Court of Appeal upon the grant of summary judgment in the KL High Court, by referring to the case of Jacob Ravindrana, Rich Bank as a judgment creditor is still entitled in law to present a bankruptcy notice to you when a judgment is pending appeal. Moreover, since there is no stay of execution of such summary judgment has been granted by any court, Rich Bank has right to apply and serve the bankruptcy notice against you. In short, summary judgment obtained by Rich Bank is a final judgment as per Section 3 Sub 1 Paragraph I of the Insolvency Act, and thus Allen could not appeal to set aside the bankruptcy notice based on this ground.
Created using Powtoon.